Hey, what's up, boys and girls? So today I wanted to elaborate on science. Fuck. I thought I moved to Texas. Turns out I just came to Wisconsin. Who'd have thought? But anyways, so science. I have a love-hate relationship with science. I love science. I really do. It's a very valuable tool. But it's just that. It's a tool. Science is a knife, okay? It's super fucking useful when you have to cut through the slabs of uncertainty meat, or you got a tough potato that your fork won't cut. But for people in the 0 to 3 year, it's fucking like what you guys are doing in the gym is cereal. You know? You're gonna eat cereal with a knife? To elaborate on what I mean by that is like, what is cereal? Cereal was originally intended by the Food and Drug Administration to get vitamins and minerals into children. You know, because they're little picky eaters. Because they don't want to eat none of the shit that we want to offer them. So we had to like make fucking multicolored sweet things and fucking enrich them with vitamins and minerals so the little fucking picky eaters would eat that shit. Same thing. If you're in the 0 to 3 year category of fitness, then like you're still a fitness toddler. You know? Stop using forks and knives. You're not ready for it yet. Start to learn about a fork and knife through a little safety scissor fucking plastic fork and knife set, you know? Start to play with it. But it really scares me when a perfect newbie reads an article about how the bench press is the optimal or best exercise to build your chest. I mean, that is true with some fucking context, you know? If you take 2 or 3 athletes, right? 2 or 3 athletes that have been building a foundation for fucking years, and you ask one to do push-ups, one to do dips, and one to do bench press and measure to see whose fucking chest development is most improved at the end of whatever your fucking test period is. The guy who is doing bench press, he's gonna win. He's gonna have the most chest development. But if you ask 3 fucking people off the street to do the same thing, honestly, like, I'm inclined to think that the guy doing push-ups or the guy doing dips is gonna win. You know? But then there's also all sorts of other fucking questions. Who are these 3 motherfuckers you pulled off the street? You know? Is one some wannabe fucking martial artist who's doing push-ups every morning in his house anyways? Like, he's not a typical fucking, like, you know, he's already ruined your test subjects. Is one some kid who was in, I don't know, scholastic sports growing up, and he's got something that, like, he's got some sort of foundation that wasn't failed to him, like the K through 12 system. And then there's your last guy, some guy who graduated from high school, but they only ever ran the fucking pacer. And they never focused on movement patterning. They never focused on building a foundation. They just like ran the pacer and did the presidential fitness test. And that's like literally fucking his 12 years of fucking K through 12, you know, experience with a fitness foundation. Like, already your 3 fucking control group, your 3 controls, your 3 test subjects, they already aren't on level footing, you know? So like, there's a lot of context that comes into it. Same thing with the science, you know? There's a lot, there's so much, and on top of that, the other thing too is like, how are you going to trust the science? There's so much fucking science. There's so much data out there. There's so many fucking tests and studies and research papers to go through. Like, You know, that's why people come to me. Come to somebody like me. Because, like, I don't watch TV. Well, that's not true entirely. But, like, for the generality of it, yeah, I don't watch TV. For, like, intermittent here and there, like, if Jamie's going to turn on a Netflix, like, I'll sit and cuddle and watch it with her. You know what I mean? But I'm not actively seeking out content in the same way. Like, the content that I'm looking for, also the content that I'm looking for is old as fuck, because, like, I don't want it, like, muddied by, you know, look at all the problems we've seen with sugar and salt. Sugar's good for you, sugar's bad for you, salt's bad for you, salt's good for you. You need this amount of salt, you need less salt, you know, like, whatever, the fucking test. Eggs are good for you, eggs are bad, eggs are good for you, eggs are bad, you know, back and forth. You know, it's only gonna be so long before they finally come out and fucking acknowledge that, like, the keto diet was originally designed for epileptic children. Adults really shouldn't be doing it because it's a fucking hard and, like, nigh impossible fucking way to live. Also, it's not really that great for you long term. Like, it's a great way to kick weight loss off, but it's not great for you long term. But whatever. That's a matter of time. Doesn't matter. I want to get back on topic. Learn your science, right? Do that. Study your science, learn your science, passively ingest your science. But, like, critically think through how to apply that for you. And be realistic with yourself. Be really realistic with yourself. If you, let's go back to my previous mentioned avatars. If you are that kid who ran the pacer and the presidential fitness test and that was his PE period for fucking 12 years, you need to acknowledge that you don't know shit about dick when it comes to fitness. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you don't know shit about dick, but it's damn well your fucking responsibility to fix that. Now, you're no longer in K through 12. You're the fucking teacher now. I'm the captain now. And, you know, you gotta promote yourself. And then you gotta be real with yourself. You gotta be objective. Okay? A lot of people think I'm really negative. No, I'm just fucking objective. Because for 12 years of my life, after every single massage, I've had to fill out a SOAP form. SOAP is an acronym for Subjective, Objective, Analysis, and Plan. Okay, the subjective is, what did the client come to me and tell me they felt? What are you feeling today? How do you feel today? Then, from that subjective information, I had to objectively cross-reference that against my science. Because, like, the client doesn't know to tell me that, like, I'm feeling medially rotated through the shoulder girdle. No. The client's going to tell me, I feel really hunched. I feel like I can't stand up. I feel like my posture doesn't, because you're fucking medially rotated and you've got hypertonicity through the chest and shoulders. And they're going to look at me like, what the fuck did he just say to me? Like, it means you're stuck like this. So, you know, learn that stuff and then also practically apply it for where you're at. If you're a total noob, total beginner, embrace the fuck out of that. Like, I'm super fucking envious of my newbies. You know, I critique their form. I change their mechanics a little bit, something a little more advantageous for them. Maybe they're pulling conventional, but they got long fucking femurs and they should be pulling sumo. Like, I just switch them to sumo. Okay, now all of a sudden, their weight goes up fucking 60 to 70 pounds on the bar. Like, is that a real gain, or did I simply just correct it so that they were pulling what they should have been pulling? You know, so that we can now start the real fucking advancements. You know, who was it? Dave Hoff? Dave Hoff took 5 fucking years. He's working at such an extreme professional level. It took him 5 years to add 5 fucking pounds to his squat. And that's a huge accomplishment, you know? But it's all about where you're at on the spectrum, and you need to embrace that, and you need to be objective with yourself. So I hope that helps. Tag your friends. Appreciate y'all. Peace.